go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Twisted Coin Live on a Saturday night with guests. I'm with Big George. I'll bang the link in the comments if anyone wants to join us this evening. He's stuffing his face.
Yep, just done. That's why.
I'm sitting and chilling because I'll tell you what, mate. I am so glad I did not have the camera rolling this afternoon. Mate, I'm telling you. UV's gone in the drum. I'm going to take the little dropping one out of the Easy Pod tomorrow.
Yep.
And I'm going to drop in my drum just to try and clear it a little bit until I can get Bob. But yeah, my mate, who was supposed to he was taking Susan's bigger saggy and the big Ginrin.
Yes.
Yeah. It took us over an hour and a half to catch 2 fucking fish. Evening, Tony.
Hi.
I take it they're playing hide and seek in the pond in the pea green water.
Susan was just sat here fucking giggling her ass off like a schoolgirl because it was. I ended up getting drenched. Finally gets the bigger saggy in the big net. I goes, right, well, I'll put my net over the top because we got a bagger from the net because she's actually bigger than my blue bowl. So I couldn't blue bowl her. So yeah, we get her in the big net and I'll just put the small net over the top of her, went round to get the bag and he's gone, where the fuck's the fish going? She burst a hole through the fucking net. Punched a hole through the net. She was gone. And I was like, yeah, mate, the air was turning purple.
So how big do you think she was when you finally got her?
Well, she was measured 3 months ago, and she literally, my blue bowl was a few cm past 65, and she filled that. Mm-hmm. And she's definitely put on a bit since then. So I reckon she's getting close to that 70 sort of mark. So she's a big chunk of fish. Definitely the biggest fish in this pond now, that's for sure.
Oh, she was when we were down at the start of the year. She was big.
Might not be because the Benny Kiko that's in his pond that we got from him from a rescue, that might be almost. But to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if all hell breaks loose and they start fucking spawning in his pond tonight.
Spicy chicken calzone. That's what I'm eating. Just read the comments.
Good evening to everyone dropping in the comments. How are we, Tony?
Yeah, I'm good. Everything's good.
Yeah. Don't sound too fucking enthusiastic, will you?
No, I know. It's just
what have you bought this week, Tony?
Well, I did go and see Rob.
You did? How many did you come home with?
I came home with
Just put it up in fingers so then she won't understand.
A Ginrin shower.
Yeah.
And a Goromo.
Oh.
What type? AI or
did you not have one of Rick's
AI
Goromos from his Japan trip?
No, I had one of Matt's.
Ah, right. Well, yeah, the same bloody trip, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, same trip. Yeah, I had one of Matt's.
One of the Sakazumi ones.
I got 2 Goromo in the pond already, but this is a bit different. This one.
Is it Ginrin?
No. But
did you not buy a Goromo from, is it Ryan or Crafty? One of the two.
From Crafty, I had a little tiny one. Yeah, but it's massive now. Mm-hmm. But it looks a bit dirty in the Saroji. So I'm looking for a slightly better one.
do you mean looking for a slightly
Is it
better one? I
is
thought
it
you got
dirty
no
dirty
money. What
or
do
is
you
it? Oh, she's off already. We're only 5 minutes in, and Tony's getting roasted. Every fucking weekend, I love it. Oh.
Hey ho.
So where are you off this Tuesday then? Because it seems to be a
They're
Tuesday
going
that you
between-
We're having this
boy.
Tuesday off. We're having this Tuesday off.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're having this Tuesday off.
So you need to put that sore away
Yeah.
because you know what he's like, and you haven't drank your drink.
Oh no.
No.
Okay. I got it.
And he's coming between 1 and 2 tomorrow. I'm not sure whether Clinton's coming, but he's certainly not coming here to be fed. They're taking. Don't laugh,
Paul Murray, that is Mark. That is our Tony's better half, and he gets roasted
Every
every
Saturday.
week about this time. He's muted himself now.
Oh, he's muted, didn't he? You think he would do that by now?
Ah dear. I don't know.
So you're having a day off on Tuesday, then
Yeah, we're on a day off.
giving the batteries a rest.
We were actually going to go and see Stephen Lamin's pond,
All right, yeah.
but poor old Stephen, he's gone and got an ulcer on his foot that's 2.5 centimeters deep. He said, which is nasty.
I'm sorry. The first thing popped into my head then was,
Yeah.
I like big butts and I can't have that.
But he's
George is going to choke.
he's attending St Thomas's Hospital on Tuesdays to have it sorted out.
Oh, bless you.
I hope the poor chap gets it sorted out.
I'll tell you what, it's not a nice thing because I know Susan's younger brother had something very similar, and the hole that was in, well, I said he had 2 arseholes, but at the time you could have fitted a fist in this hole that the nurse had to come and pack with wadding and stuff once a day.
Yeah.
So and it, like Susan just said, it took over a year for it to heal fully. So
I lost my mother over ulcers. Really, she had ulcerated legs, and she was offered all sorts of treatments, including the old maggot treatment to eat all the decayed stuff away, and he's making, but and she was doing really well, and then she went to another hospital because they had to move her on after skin grafts, and they didn't dress it properly as regular as they could, and anyway, septicemia set in, killed her.
That's a shame.
Colin, I love you, man. Evening, guys. I have joined just because I've heard Tony gets a bollocking every week, and I've only been watching 10 minutes.
Well,
We haven't even been running 10 minutes.
I'm used to it. It happens every day for the last 50 years. Yeah.
What going on? Can't watch the fishy. Well, George can't watch the fishy because he's not feeding at the moment because our George is at the quiz show, the Scottish quiz show, this time next weekend. So, and you've also got the Crouch Valley quiz show next weekend as well. You're going to that, aren't you, Tone?
Yeah, I'm going to it. Yeah, on the Saturday.
I'm still not sure whether I'm coming yet or not, but I will let you know.
Okay.
I know Dan, the Nutriman man's looking forward to quite a few of the Gazwad group going to the Crouch Valley this weekend. And for those of the Gazwad group that have sent me videos, little updates, and some of them they've only had their fry a week, bless them, but fair play. I've had quite a few people have sent me videos, so I will be putting that together and I will putting that out tomorrow.
Did you get mine?
I did.
It's not just Gaswad, so mine's got another
Yeah,
mix
your tank's got
in it.
the mix in it as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
Vince had this blown up Sports Direct for you anyway.
Huh?
You get a picture of the rugby balls.
I've had to remove a few rugby balls.
You're not the only one.
Yeah.
See, like Rick was moaning, evening, Daryl.
Darryl.
Like
Carol,
Rick was moaning in the week, and quite rightly so, since now he has dished out all of the Shiro Atsuri fry for the Gasrod, he is pretty much left with the chaff, as in all the little ones. And I had quite a few of the little ones myself, and the little ones on powdered or crumb food, it ain't good because you end up with blowing heads out, gills out, and that can cause deformities in the body and that as well. So yeah, I had a couple of scoops of the net the other night, and I must have hoiked about 35 misformed ones into the main pond.
Funny
John,
enough, the Gaswads themselves, I haven't had anything much in deformities, but in the mix that I had extra, which I mean, the Gaswads had gone through a selection with Rick, hadn't they? So don't expect too much, but the mix I had, I've got quite a few. I got a lot of missing gill plates and funny shaped heads and that sort of thing.
Can you see that, Vince? What does it say?
It says you got some sauce on your chin.
No, it's just my beard.
So how's Daryl? How are the preparations going for the harvest weekend?
Yeah, it's going all right, mate, to be fair. Been just trying to get all over the grounds, everything sorted, like round the ponds and that. Like we're just getting on top of that, so it looking tidy.
So pond 3, have you got it filling with water yet?
No.
That's because he's dug pond 4.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I probably won't fill it till after the event, probably, or I might pump the water from that pond into that one. Maybe
that makes more sense.
Yeah, because if I start filling it now, it'll take the water that goes into the other one, if that makes sense. So
yeah,
I won't bother, to be honest. But I did a short little live the other day on the bottom pond, and they're looking good. Then, to be fair, but I've just ordered some more sinking because today hasn't been bad, but the last couple of days it's that hot. They're literally not interested in. Well, I say not interested. They don't want to be coming to the top for food. As soon as you chuck sinking in, straight down.
I've been getting it with my main pond, mate.
Exactly they're just exactly the same. So it's. But I took a temperature the other day. It's 27 degrees in that mud pond, the bottom one.
Bloody hell, that's the same temperature as my main pond sitting at now.
Yeah, it's good temperature, isn't it?
That is.
Yeah,
for a pond.
Yeah.
But then saying that, I mean, I was in Square 4, which is one of the big square, or it's a rectangle map, and I had myself and Eden, we were in there because literally when we started, you looked at the whole pond and all you could see was Hornwall.
Yeah.
And literally between the pair of us, I think we must have pulled out wet weight about 1.5 tons, if not a bit more, of Hornwall out of the pond. And like I was explaining to Eden, is it's all right having the Hornwort during the day because it's an oxygenator, but it's another one of those that when the nighttime comes, it sucks it all back in.
Yeah.
And then the other point that I showed him was when we first got in and we started moving the Hornwort was warm. The water was cold. Once we'd actually cleared a section, when you went back to that section, believe it or not, you could actually feel a temperature difference in the water,
in the water.
between the bit that was clear and the bit that we was working on.
Yeah.
So that in itself just shows how much of a difference it makes from a farming perspective as well. Because ultimately you want the sun on that water as much as possible.
Yeah.
But if the whole surface of the pond is filled with weed, then the weeds suck up the heat.
Mm.
And the thing
Yeah.
with the hornwort is what you see on the top is only a little bit, because it goes right down to the bottom of the pond. You know, it's such a pain in the ass.
Mm.
Whereas if we go into square 2, that's got a plant called bistles in it, and that one literally you just sling the cutter around it, just cut it, they all float to the surface, you swing them in, and job done, basically.
Yeah.
Is the different weed in the ponds been put in for a specific reason in each pond,
No,
or is it just the way it's grown?
It's just the way it's grown. And I've found, especially on square 4, there's a big section that's under a massive great oak tree. So it was massively in the shade. And the actual hornwort was actually denser in the shaded areas than it was in the sunny areas, but it had filled the whole pond. And honest to God, when we go in when me and Rocket Boy go in Wednesday, that pile that we pulled out, once it dries, will go down to like a fraction of what it was when it came out wet. I mean, we had a pile that was almost 4 foot fucking high, round at one point with hornwort, and when that dries out, it all shrinks and goes all crispy. It's mental.
Well, my bottom pond at the minute is absolutely crystal. The only reason being is because I took the sinking food out, because they're not churning it over, are they?
No.
They're all by the deck area. You can literally see every little bit of stone or gravel or anything in the water.
Oh, mate.
So I got another 3 bags of sake coming on Monday. So I think it was only, what day would it have been? Was it Tuesday? I think it was. I swapped it over. Just like finishing off, I thought I'll just swap them on tap, but it's that intense, the sun, they've just not interested. They come up, they'll take the pellets, you know what I mean, but nowhere near as.
I've found during the day, because mine at the moment sitting at 27 degrees.
Yeah.
Now, I guarantee if I leave it a couple of hours now towards the evening, so if I say about 9:30, 10 o'clock, if I was to chuck a scoop of food in, did go over it absolutely fucking bad, because the temperature would have dropped just that little bit in the water. But once it hits sort of like 27 degrees, I've found bigger fish tend not to be interested in the food.
Yeah. Well, it's different. My 2 ponds, where I've got one at the top, one at the bottom, haven't I? The top one's completely different to the bottom one. That's got duckweed on it. The bottom one, obviously, they're similar water, but the bottom one. But what I'm going to do, hopefully this year coming, is have if I can, I want to try and get a borehole in so I can use some water from that, if that makes sense. I'm going to change the water on the top pond. I think it must be, well, there's some kind of difference. I don't know what it is like, but yeah, so maybe it might be that it's not getting enough, maybe. I don't know, but fresh water, or could be anything, really.
Saying that, you've now taken out all those trees that were above it, in fact. So you get a completely light difference now.
Well, to be fair, though, it was in the sun all day anyway, really, because it sits and it goes up and it goes down behind it, if that makes sense. But I think it's, so where originally the water used to come from at the top of the yard, there used to be like where they used to scrape the cattle out, and there's a drain there.
Mm-hmm.
So when I dug the top pond out, there was like a layer of probably like 2 foot of like a silt, so it was stinking. So I think the water running through that to the pond, obviously it's taking something in, isn't it? Like some
Yeah.
nutrients or whatever it is. So that might be a bit of a difference. But I've got to leave the fountain running on that one, on the top one. If I turn it off, it can literally just get. It
Duckweed
can cover
is-
it. It can
is
cover it within. Like if you give it, I don't know, say 36 hours, it'll be.
Yeah, and if you don't take control of it,
Oh yeah, gone.
duckweed can
Doesn't
get to
matter.
the point where it will deoxygenate
Yeah.
the pond as well.
Yeah, it's absolutely a pain in the backside. But like I said, it'd be interesting to see this year what the difference is. But the bottom pond, they've like, I had some videos off Saito on Thursday, and the ones I've got in my bottom pond, I wouldn't say they're pretty much on par with what he's at over there now.
Oh, Jigsaw's
Yeah.
coming back out at about 55 then.
Yeah, but what people have got to remember is running until October. Is where people fall short, don't they? So his will be in there till October. They go out in May, so the same time.
Yeah, these
So
ones
they're-
coming out in August.
Yeah, so they're coming out. So you're talking September, October. You know what I mean? It's a lot different in
Yeah,
time.
so
isn't
it's
it?
an
But-
extra 8 weeks of.
Yeah, it's a lot. But no, they're like what we've seen now is. But I've got one, not all of them, but you've got probably, I say at least 8 of them that are a lot bigger than the other ones, if that makes sense. That
Yeah.
gets out of all of it, don't they? But
Yeah, you always
Um,
get a split.
I reckon the biggest one that I've seen there, that's got to be about 48, I'd say, already, which is
Nice.
not bad, is it? Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
But it's just a learning thing, isn't it? Obviously, when you put them out in the mud pond, that's all part of it, isn't it? Do you know,
Well-
like they grow
Is that bigger than last year?
different fish. I didn't put Tozai in last year,
What?
so they were bigger Nisa. So they were already bigger stuff going in. So this is the first time of putting fish of that Tozai and that quality in there, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it'd be just quite interesting. Like I tell you what, some of the Ginrin ones as well, because normally Ginrins are quite slow. There's 2 Ginrin. Do you remember that bigger one, Vince? That bigger Kahaka, the Ginrin one?
Yeah,
Yeah, that they're like a 2-step. That's growing really well. That's like, yeah. Some of them just seem to like be. They've all grown, but the bodies on them are great as well. And the Tancho, Ginrin Tancho, that's growing as well, which is quite.
because that 2-step was the other one I was umming and ahhing about.
Yeah. That's big. That now that's a big body, but yeah. So last year we put Nisai in there, didn't we? Last year,
Yeah,
and they come out looking really good. But yeah, it'd be just. Yeah, I'm looking forward because obviously I've got videos. I'll have to share them. I'm going to do a video this weekend. I am of all the stuff and try and get the event pushed out.
What you
'Cause I
prefer,
just-
what are you preferring, the Tosai or the Nisai?
Say again, sorry.
What are you preferring, the Nisai for last year or the Tosai this year?
In both shows, I am more enjoyable, as in because the Nisai I put in there, I already knew how good they were because they'd already. So they were I bought them, so they went. The breeders kept them for 2 years in Japan in his own mud pond, so he's not keeping fish in his own mud ponds. And so they were already. It was just more. So last year was more of a, what do you want to call it? So it was like just a proof to people that
a test run.
yeah.
Oh,
So
well,
no one.
Well,
I
it was
did-
actually it was more of a showing that the first time wasn't a fluke.
Yeah, so the second, like I said, the second time I put them in there, and obviously no one had put any bought one or anything like. So I literally bought all the fish out of one pond in Japan, brought them back over, put them in the mud pond, and I think people seeing me do that gives everyone that reassurance of I'm confident, if that makes sense, to put the stuff out with there. But yeah, I'm really impressed. Like I said, because the tools they're constantly changing, aren't they? So Steve was saying the other day we did a little live, and he was like, "Oh, mine's the one with the little." I was like, "The Sumi, they've all changed so much. That bottom pond for the suit is like the Sumi is like it just
Oh,
the ink's
yeah.
black, so it just pops out. I don't know why. They did
The
last
fish
year,
that
didn't they?
came out last year, the
Yeah,
Sumi on them.
You know, popping, and
considering they were
these are
coming out of mud pond.
these
they
look
were
pretty much the same,
blessed.
Vince. Now,
I can't wait. I'm so looking forward to it.
yeah. So, like I said, I need to sort of like get it out a little bit. So we've got a lot of people saying they're booking tickets and that, but we've only got 4 or 5 weeks, is it, is it roughly 4 or 5 weeks? So it's the 22nd, is it, Sarah? Yeah, it's the 22nd. So basically, I've got to basically make the orders in the next the next week or so of what products as well to get in, if that
Yeah.
makes sense, for the event. So you're sort of making sure that you're getting a lot of stuff. And I'm pretty sure now we've secured Evolution Aqua to come.
Nice.
So we've got Fenlon and Lasses coming. We've just got as well is it's called Rosie's Cider. So it's a brewery, like a family brewery by us. They brew all their own stuff and everything. It's only
Yeah.
a couple of mile. Like they got their own orchards and all their own stuff there. And they do
Oh,
it there. So
nice.
it's only probably 4 mile from here. So I asked them to come. We've got Joe's coming from the Clue Perspective. I'm going to do like have a little. You can go in one of the stands well with his magazine. Hopefully,
Yeah.
be nice.
Doing a piece on the weekend, I hope.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it. You're going to be doing that, and I think it'll be nice to sort of for him as well to see some of the people that have the magazine and not. They maybe not introduced them or seen. So it'd be quite nice, wouldn't it, to get people's feedback personally and. I've never really met Joe, and I've come into contact with him just via messages, and it seems like I said, it's quite positive that he's going to be coming. There's probably someone else I'm missing, is there, Sarah? Yeah, probably is. But so we've got Northine Nets, all their products coming up, so we're not too
Mr.
sure.
Tate's coming.
Yeah, Alan Tate's coming. What else is it? Yeah, we were in contact with. We're just waiting to see whether they're going to come. It's the guys who do the pond, the pond vats.
Oh right, yeah. The old zippy bat vats and
no, the Joe, like the show vats, like the round show vats. So we've got to buy another 15. We have, so we've got, like I said, we've got. I'm going to bring everything out there. It's pretty much everything this year, as much as I can. Even some of the big stuff. I'm going to buy a couple of 3-meter vats, big 3-meter vats, and then people can see like everything really that we've got. So it's just, I thought it would be a nice day where we didn't really do that last year, do we?
yeah.
So that'll be quite nice. And maybe, like I said, we can get a few of the Sankeys from last year and maybe have a bit of a question thing with them.
If they've developed since I last saw them, they're
looking good.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah, they're looking good, to be fair. Growing really well, they are in that pond. Just need to thin it out a little bit, I think. I
bet you'd be glad to get rid of Steve's fucking car.
Yes, eating me out of bloody house at home, it is. Thing.
Oh, talking about our Steve, he is actually racing this weekend, and he started off 6th position on the starting grid today. Got straight into second, hit a couple of corners, red flag. They had to start again from the same fucking positions because of some fucking accident. So he went from 6th to 4th then, and that was where he stayed for the day. So he finished 4th today, no problems with the car, and starts 5th on the grid tomorrow for a second race tomorrow. So good luck, Steve-O. I know for a fact he'll be catching up after his barbecue.
He did say there'd be a video coming out at some point next week or the week after.
Yeah.
Because there's not a live feed this week. So.
Yeah, usually one of the days over the weekend, the races are shown live on YouTube, but because of certain restrictions on the course that he's on, they couldn't put any cameras up and around the course. So, but there is people there that are doing filming, so the race will be put together in some form and put up on YouTube for people to watch if that sort of thing pleases you. And I know it'll tickle our Steve Pink if you do give him on his racing channel, which is Steve-O Tube.
Vince, did you? Sorry to interrupt. If I remember, did you put? So I got a notification the other day on YouTube about a bodybuilding guy that was on there. Was that you, Vince?
Yeah, well, I did put a post up. Yes,
I was looking. I was thinking, is this Vince? Has someone hacked this channel? Who's this guy? He had like loads of likes. I was like, is that really him? I didn't know whether it was you or not.
No, it wasn't me.
I've been following this guy for years, and he's look at him. He's not even buff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He thought he'd be like that, didn't he?
But no, to be honest, I like his backstory and the fact that, you know, he done a few things in the past that he regrets. He done some time, but he has now since turned his life around. He's now become a bodybuilding, but and he's also, what's the word?
Fitness instructor.
That's the one. But it's all done with prison calisthenics.
Ah, yeah.
No weights.
That's good, isn't it?
So everything is done with your own body weight. But I just think, like I say, I like his backstory. The fact that he is living proof that you can, you know, turn your life around.
Nothing's impossible, is it?
And you know, the fact that, like he says, he takes certain vitamin supplements for what he does, but he doesn't want red dye number 83 and something else in there that's not needed. So he's actually he's gone into it really, really well. You know, it's proper people looking into places and whatnot, and he wants to create his own brand of fitness vitamin supplements. So he started a GoFundMe. He's selling his 2 vehicles. He's got a couple of vehicles that he's also selling, as well as other stuff. So, you know, it's not a begging thing. You know, the guy really genuinely wants to be able to produce what it is he wants, and be able to supply it around the world, because he has got people all around the world that watch him daily.
Yeah, he's got loads of subscribers, hasn't he?
Yeah, and you know, he does a daily workout at 5:30 USA time, which is 10:30 UK time, every day, and he does it live on YouTube. And at the moment, he's doing a back to basics, trying to get people into trying to get fit, ripped,
healthy,
whichever you want to call it. And he does collaborations, and
I do a similar routine. Very similar. I got to disappear because I got water on in my greenhouse, and I'm going to be flooding the greenhouse out any minute.
And you've got to go and pick up the tools and the saw that you left out.
The store.
Yeah, we heard.
Got to do that as well. So I'll probably come back in the chat anyway.
All right, we'll come back in a bit, Toad.
Darryl, you look as if you've got a nice big halo above you.
It's the bloody sun outside, mate. In the caravan.
I thought you just watched the head. It was just like,
I'd be all right, mate, wouldn't I? Yeah, it's the sun.
So you wasn't imagining things. I was just trying to give a bit of support to someone that I
I seen it, and I was a bit like, "Who's this guy?" And I was like, "Has he been hacked?" But no, I just thought I'd ask.
Get Aaron in the chat.
Vince, do you know last week, Dave Nutrimare?
Dan,
that's the one. Yeah, he just you just give him my details, Joe.
I'm sure I sent him your details.
It's just like I said, if he wanted to pop up,
chat. I did send him
more than welcome to pop up. Be more than welcome, Joe, to come up to the day. Like I said, it's more than merrier.
Have a little Nutrimare stand. But I'll tell you what,
my fish are loving that his Nutrimare food.
Yeah,
mine's didn't go nuts with the sake. But since I gave them the Nutrimare, you've seen the video, they just go absolutely batshit for it.
Talking about food, I mean, just before the season started, I switched back to Takazumi, and they have been smashing the shit out of it. Well, today I opened up the bag of sake growth that I won with my trophy, and I stuffed 4 handfuls into the main pond, and it took them fucking ages to clear it.
Right.
Chuck fucking handful of Takazumi in, it's gone.
The difference. Yeah, like I said, it might be quite interesting. Do Nutrimare do sinking food, or is it just all floating?
I think they do sinking.
I think they do a sinking food, as far as I'm aware. Does the Tosai 360 normal as a separate 360.
Aye, just normal photos.
Color and a sinking. That's
I'm sure there's a sinking, yeah.
just off the top.
Might
of
try,
my
like I said, might speak to him
head.
if he comes up, and then might try and
And
use the sinking next year on one of the ponds.
I know
thinking-
Dan was talking about doing maybe a wheat jeering as well, if folk wanted it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and possibly looking into something for small fish now that he's
Yeah.
entered into the Gazwad.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's going to get his ass kicked.
Yeah. Be interesting, wouldn't
If I don't kick his ass, I know Dave Orchard Corey will.
it? Yeah.
It's funny watching the Telegram just go at it. It's
Mate,
brilliant to watch.
the banter on the chat group is really starting to heat up, and it's getting quite entertaining. And like I said, there will be a video out tomorrow because Rick's like, when I saw yesterday afternoon, he's like, why the fuck are you asking people for update videos? I said, because some people have had their fry for over 3 weeks, Rick. He's like, yeah, but I've just sent the last lot out. I said, yeah, so they can still show. But I've had quite a really good response. So it's,
Yeah.
when I get back from Mum's tomorrow, it's going to take me a while to put it together. So, yeah, thank you very much, everyone that has sent in videos. And if there is anyone out there that's part of the Gazwad, Colin Holland, get on the Telegram and let me add you to the group, because it's been absolutely awesome so far this year. And the season and Gazwad has only just begun. He's on holiday that weekend.
That's not good, is it?
Yeah.
Bring
In
a tent.
your
Bring a
Telegram
tent.
chat, Colin Holland would cause carnage.
Mate,
That'd be brilliant.
That I know. You know, I've sent in the link about 3 times now. It must be a technology thing, you know, with his age and whatnot.
You won't recognise it up here, Vince, when you come up.
No, I'm not surprised the way
Oh,
you've been
look.
slinging that fucking dig around, boy.
It looks. I can see them. I'm sat in the caravan here now, and I can see the Topwood Pond. It looks good. Yeah, it's. Don't know if my grass is going to grow like, but
Well, it's
Can't
not
see
good
it.
enough.
can't see it.
I I expect to see tennis court lawn ready for
Hmm.
camping.
Oh, the bottom will be all right. It's just the top piece in it. You know, I put 100 ton of soil, you see, in the top.
I'll
I
tell you
seeded
this,
it.
Perfectly straight stripes.
oh, mate,
Farrell.
this year
Oh, it
I'm
was last
bringing
year, I
the
did-
fucking tape measure with me, boy.
Yeah. Last year, the grass was good, like, to be fair. It was good.
Yeah,
Like I said,
yeah.
done a lot of work.
The grass for the camping area was lovely, but then to get from the camping area to the beautiful portable toilets thing that he put up, which was absolutely outstanding, hot water and that, you had to trudge through long grass.
You know, if you come round the other way,
You
Vince,
didn't even cut a path through.
I did on the left-hand side by the pond. It'll be the same this year. I can't cut 3 acres of grass.
The fucking
Right.
long way round.
The sheep have to eat that, Vince. If I cut 3 acres of grass, I have no grass for the winter.
Mate, you only need the width of the fucking lawnmower.
There was 2 I cut for the cars. You didn't obviously use it, Vince. You didn't use it then, Vince. You were probably walking through the middle of the field.
I wasn't bothered. It was here. It was the women that were complaining.
Oh,
I don't want to go for a pig. Oh, we're going for that long grass.
Yeah. There was a path there. Open knees.
Yeah, but you
Vince.
could,
Open there. Yeah, and it's like I said, I got to get the sheep on there this week. Probably like a piece on the bottom. Let them eat that, and I'll start cutting it then. But I got the top piece.
Vincent.
I'll leave the top piece. You see, is like for the sheep. Then for the winter. Then see, but I don't have to feed them straw. Then do I?
I think a couple of us are talking about coming down to see you, Darrow, in the spring.
Ah, yeah.
So just we're probably planning some road trips for next year, and I may have mentioned
Ron,
you.
I
So-
thank you very much
Oh,
for
yeah,
joining
meetings.
along. And I thank you for your view and everything else. But I refuse to change for no man. I have not changed in the 5 years I've been using YouTube. And I apologize, my language friends, but it is who I am. Ever so sorry.
So Tony's away, now you're getting into trouble.
Yeah, mate. Well, usually it's Philip King.
Yeah, do you know what many people looking to come to the event, Vince? Or you haven't heard many? Or
I've heard quite a
Yeah.
few people coming. Don't
Yeah.
you worry, I'm going to be here.
yeah, we just saying, like I said, we were talking. That's what I thought. Perky was going to come on tonight as we were talking. I think it was. I don't know if I've lost the days now. Was it yesterday? I think it possibly was. Like I said, so we've got lots of people that say they're coming and stuff like that, but it's
Yeah,
so hard to sort of like plan for the stock and stuff like that, where
Yep.
it's just going to be last minute when people book the. Because we were saying the other day, so I think we've only got
What's
12 spaces for camping left. I think we've got. I can't remember. Was it 30 odd, something like that? So I think about after 50 tents, that's sort of like going to be as many really, because it's.
it was 27 seconds actually, Aaron.
Yeah.
Just to be pedantic. Well, hang on. It clearly states on YouTube policy that you have to declare if it's an 18 plus channel, which you haven't done. Well, I have, because before I go live, there's a little box that you have to click before you go live or before you upload a thing. And it
Before you
says,
upload any
yes,
video.
it's for kids, or no, it is not for kids. And everything gets ticked, no, it is not for kids. Purely because I refuse to change the way I am. It is what it is. Everyone that is a member of my channel knows what I'm like, knows how I am, and accept me for who I am. Anyway, when's the cut-off date? And I'll do you a video.
Well, for the camping, once we get another 12 tents, we'll switch it off then. So we've got quite a few.
Oh my God, we've got chaos. I do apologise. We've got Chaos Incarnate joining us now.
Oh, there they are.
Where's the fucking camera, mate?
That was 5 seconds. That was quicker.
Brad,
Yeah, edit.
Oh,
why is it not working?
that is. We can hear you.
Oh,
No, it's fine. It's fine, look. See?
Gassed about Corey. Good evening. How are we?
Settling people.
We're all good, brother.
Have you booked for Croy Heaven?
Yeah.
Yeah, they booked.
You know, Daryl's a legend.
They've booked.
Edit.
Yeah,
They booked.
they booked. I think it was ages ago. I think.
Yeah, you know that, Daryl.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
I think
we were just saying, like, say prior to the event, so say for instance 12 days before the event, because at some point I'll speak with Sarah, we'll like 2 weeks before us, we'll just switch it off, just because I need to make sure there's, say for instance now you're bringing all the fish out, and say for instance you get X a number, then there's no point getting loads more stock and all that. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it takes a lot of organising and
Oh
planning.
yeah,
and that.
definitely.
How much? So we're thinking then, is it going to rain on the time? So if it's going to rain, then maybe I'll have to buy another marquee. And so there's a lot to think about. So the quicker people
Just try to find that balance in it.
because it does worry me. Do you know what you're thinking? Well, how many people are going to come? Is it going to be this? Do we need a marquee? So if it's going to be raining at night, do we need a marquee down there? Do we need to get stocked? And obviously and it's just
Mate, I know how much it involves just to do the one day that we do down at New Forest with Koi Jumper Fest.
Yeah.
And that really does fucking take some organisation, especially
What's
in
playing with his camera?
conjunction with the farm, because it's right at that point of the year. Oh my word! Please, we'll apologise beforehand for gassed about Koi. They are new to this. Oh my word!
So don't worry about it.
Right, so what have you been up to on your pond? Have you had any deaths lately?
No deaths of recent.
So you got all that sorted out.
Yeah.
what was it?
Some bacterial problem.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was some kind of
We just
bacteria.
TP'd it in the end because everything else was failing. So that
yeah.
was I wish we'd done it before because we'd have had more fish left, but we didn't.
What have you treated? What is it? What have you done?
We don't
TP.
actually know, but I think what happened was he had something bacterial going on in the temporary pool that they had,
Yeah.
and it followed over when they moved over to the new pond, which then really kicked them in the fucking ass because they were suffering with the old new pond syndrome as well because it was a brand
Stressing
new
and
region.
all that as well.
So,
Excuse me, gents. Vince, Aaron says check your phone.
Aaron says, check my phone.
Fingers crossed, it's all sorted out.
Yeah,
for you.
good.
Hopefully so, yes. I mean, it's looking a lot better now. Obviously, I've got some fish out and treated them for the wounds that they had anyway.
Yeah.
Obviously, they've all healed now. And Vince see one of them that actually didn't look very great at the firm, and it's literally done such a turnaround. It's a bit mad, really.
Such a bounce back.
That's good. Even with the warm weather as well, it hasn't got any worse or anything like that. So that's quite good, isn't it? So it's
No, literally.
If anything, the warm weather's made them feel better.
yeah, the immune system will be right
I
up with
would
it
say
now.
it's got the immune system, isn't it?
Yeah, they heal a lot quicker.
But then you'd expect the bacteria as well, because that's in the flip side of it. If it's really that vicious, it would go up again, really. But obviously, with them fighting it off, that's good news, isn't it? Really.
Yeah.
So
I've got a nice wee buzzer hatch going on here. All the flies coming off, and the fish are just going up.
Who's talking shit in the comments?
Oh, mate,
Don't worry about
it. Just take no notice. I mean, like Aaron's just reminded me. I should have remembered myself actually. If it was a children's live or it was a children's video, you can't fucking comment.
Yeah,
because YouTube won't let you.
Yep.
And as for acting superior and treating people with disdain, one, they're fucking big words. Thank you very much that you showed me that much interest. But
why is he letting these kids watch it anyway if he knows they're swearing on it?
Fuck up.
A poor education and vocabulary. Nothing wrong with my vocabulary.
If you are offended, turn off. End of. Move on.
Yeah.
The boss has spoken.
You're very
what do you
welcome.
think next year, Vince? Building a mud pond for people to sort of like, so it's theirs, if that makes sense. So they run it and do stuff. Do you know, like with Tozai? Do you reckon that'd be quite cool or not?
Vince,
So
did
it's so-
Darryl just say he was giving you a mud pond?
He did.
Yeah.
I was just working out there. I thought
Yeah.
Crafty was joining anyway. He was the one that asked for the link. But I'm sure he didn't Darryl just say he was going to give me a mud pond next year?
I think that'd be quite
Mate.
cool, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Mate, that would be absolutely fucking awesome.
I think that's quite a good idea, though, isn't it? To do like a mud pond for like people like with like, do you know, just sort of fairly priced Tozai that are like not like crazy expensive. Does that make sense? So loads of people can get involved in it.
How about
Mm.
I come up probably with Susan and Steve and Maria, and we select a load of Tosai, and then you can get people to choose which one they want, and then
Yeah, could do that. Yeah, and if we do like Wasimisi, what I'd like is also sort of like get people involved. So say like people are local and stuff like that, they can actually come over and do like
Oh, bloody hell,
like,
wish I was
help with
local
that pond,
to
if that makes sense. Show like a bit of maintenance on it, a bit of this, the feed inside it, and have like a group of deciding what happens with it, how much food's going to go in, what they want to do, and then we just sort of.
Mate, if you're giving me a mud pond, I don't mind an 8-hour trip round trip once a week.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So is that for one variety or whatever fish they pick? So it could be a
So-
single colour or
Yeah, anything, yeah. So what we could do is just like have like batches of fish. So you could say, I don't know, say we've got 5 tanks of Tozai, and you could just say, right, they'll be the thing. But what we'd have to try and do is do it on like a weekend, so they're all going in at the same point, if that makes sense, or over like a short period. Because what I don't like doing is putting stuff in like
Drabs and
later on the day.
drabs.
Yeah, so I think it'd be quite cool. And then if it was like a bit of a group, and then say for instance like people or a weekend at some point people can turn up and do like a work party around. And I know some people probably don't like
definitely. You know, get them
that,
in
but
there.
they get to
reach
see
round
what
the
I have to
outside
do
edge
on like
and-
a bit of a scale on, and I think there'll be quite a bit more like a bit more appreciation of what actually goes in to keep the place tidy, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
If it's Gary Webb, it's coming from the other side because he's dead.
It's worse than like that since we've been on it.
So what time of year are you looking at doing that then, Darryl?
It'll be like I said for next year, so we'll just do it probably at the same time. Maybe like as long as the weather's good, it's early as April, May. So like get them in there because we're going to have. I'm hoping. When I finish, I want
Gary.
I want eight mud ponds. I want.
That sounds good. We usually have a road trip round about April.
Yeah,
That sounds pretty good.
yeah. So I think that'd be quite cool, wouldn't it? Or what we could do, would be a good idea, is when we get our fish in February, the Sozai batches, we could set a pond up and do it over. So you sell like stuff over that time, and then we could do a weekend where we come and then we put them all in. And then when it comes to it, literally at that point where there's a harvest, like if it's everyone's fish in there, you pick someone to say, right, you're going to lead the pond. There's the net, there's the quad, there's that, Yeah, crack on. So if that makes sense, that'd be quite cool, wouldn't it, for everyone to do that?
Mate,
And it's all.
This is getting better and better. He's given me a mud pond. He's given me full use of the quad. Mate, oh, mate. You think his daughter whips around on that quad? You wait till you see me going.
Just before Vince gets to put 4 new tyres on it, and you'll be fine.
Yeah,
there'll be no tread left for the end of the weekend.
Yeah, I've got to build my new vat up as well. Do you know the one I was saying about the zip top like they have in Japan for the back of the quad? Do you get the plastic pallet boxes?
Yep.
I've bought the zip tops from Japan, bro, as well, so I need to get one of them on one of them. So I've got 2 tanks for the day when we do this top one. But it'll be quite good if, like, when people come this year and see this mud pond and then vision it with another 5, you imagine next year's mud pond event where there'll be hopefully a lot more mud ponds. It just makes it even bigger and better. And I've also got something else in the pipelines that's going to be quite cool. Yeah, there's a lot of construction work going to be going on, hopefully next year.
Mud pond. It's cray, Brad. That is fantastic.
Adam's Coy wants to know, Darryl, are tools provided or does he have to bring his own?
Is what, sorry?
Tools provided, or do I have to bring my own?
Tools?
Yeah.
For when we're doing maintenance?
Yeah.
No, everything's here.
Oh.
Streamers, everything's all here. It just literally, honestly, you don't really like, just to keep the place tidy there's a lot, like, but going around the pond, so I have to get all the electric fence disconnected, slide it all up, then you're strimming, you got the lobbers, you're cutting all bits, just to keep it so the electric fence works every couple of days. So me and Sarah down there the other night. So like I said, I've bought myself a tester that goes on it now. So when it's touching something, I can touch it on it. I know if it's working. Yeah, so. But like I said, there'll be all new fences to go round as well for next year. Hopefully, all new fences round it all. But I just thinking outside the box, to sort of like try and get loads of people involved in stuff.
Yeah,
it'd be quite good, wouldn't it? Like people can learn a lot more stuff. I'd learn off them and vice versa. It'd be quite cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
It's not so far away, Darryl. We'll be up to every weekend.
I know, mate. I'll set your pot up in the corner of your tent.
Cheers, brother.
Yeah, it's just like
Aaron's comment.
It'd be awesome, rare.
Everyone's always welcome, Vince.
Having a good time they are. Yeah, excuse the Baldy boys down there.
What?
So you've got 3
There's no need to be hairish. Oh no, it's something like that. Them words at the bottom look at it.
Oh my word! I tell you what.
What do you reckon people would want one in the mud ponds next year, Vince? What do you reckon it would be quite interesting, wouldn't it?
Susan said fish.
No.
Fish would be ideal. But
Well-
I'm going to have certain mud ponds with more in it next year.
Well, you're
I wish-
closer to Coy Haven than I am.
Yeah. Well, north.
Just a
North
Cheshire
Wales.
Road right in.
Yeah, North Wales we are. So it's
Right
like-
at the tippy top.
yeah.
Just
So by
don't.
the closest place is Wrexham, innit? Wrexham. So it's probably like
Yeah.
15 minutes.
Don't
from
go
here.
to Rill.
Don't go to Rill. No, it's that. Don't associate me with Rill.
Fucking
Please.
hell. I will never forget that shithole.
Yes,
Yeah.
Aaron, I'm beside Coy. Very happy.
Mate. What about a stand with Will's Coy selling his wire bonsais,
More than welcome.
and then Luke's bonsais?
I think I
selling
messaged him.
real
I
bonsais.
messaged if it's Will Coy. Is that the guy that does it? Has he got like a workshop in his garden? No. Or is it the
Yeah,
big
he's
one?
got a shed that he does
So
it in.
I think I messaged him on the very first one, which will be 3 years ago, I think. And obviously people didn't know who we were and stuff like that. So it's, but like I said, anyone's welcome, mate. More than welcome. If anyone's, like you said, anyone out there, if they go to like our website, Coy Heaven website, have a look in there. They can just drop us a message. More than welcome, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely. Just quiet and ZZ top down in the
Vince,
park.
you know in New Forest, well, I don't know whether it was, so he's got a video on his channel on New Forest from Rick's, yeah? And I seen a pond which was, he was putting 300 to 400 toes that in there,
Yeah.
yeah? How do they get on in them ponds? Do they do better because there's more of them, or not? Does that make sense what I'm saying? Are they a lot more competitive?
It depends on the mud pond.
Mm.
Because there's some mud ponds there that you can put 300 in.
Yeah.
8, 10 cm, and
Yeah.
they'll come out 25, 30 cm.
Yeah.
But there's other ponds that it needs less in there to get the benefit out,
Ah, yeah.
because each
Yeah.
one
Yeah,
each
you're
one
still
gets
learning.
a variation of light and everything else.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, well, like I said, where I've put all mine, they should be all pretty equal. Now, when you see it, honestly, you'll be impressed. Like, it looks good.
What you need to do is get in touch with Rick
Mm.
and come down for a visit and actually
yeah,
have,
we'll
a
do.
look,
Have a look.
because the way the farm is laid out is
Mm.
pretty much the same sort of thing that you've got,
Yeah,
in the fact that it goes dunk 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 dunk,
yeah,
dunk
yeah,
down a hill. Can you see what
Yeah.
I mean? Because you've got the shop and the Munger tunnel up
Yeah.
the top, and then you've got the hatcheries and the bee ponds. Then
yeah.
you've got more mud ponds. Then you've got more mud ponds.
Do
and
they
then
drop
you've
into each other, Vince, or they all different overflows?
Yeah.
They all drop in.
got-
'Cause what I've
it all goes downhill into
Yeah.
the ponds, overflows into the next pond,
yeah,
goes down, and finally ends up in the big fishing lake down the bottom,
yeah, yeah,
which then overflows into the river stroke stream that
Yeah.
comes down the back, by which time all the silt and shit and gunk and crap
Yeah.
that comes
Gone.
out, like the bottoms of the bee ponds and stuff,
yeah,
has been filtered out bit by
Yeah.
bit by going through all the pond systems naturally.
yeah.
You know, I mean, I don't know how it's run now, but must have been fucking what, 18 years ago now, when I was helping out down at Cuttlebrook Koi Farm. What Mark had was big settlement chambers,
Yeah.
ponds that were just filled with plants, lily irises and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And they went through one to one before they went back out to the brook that goes
yeah.
behind the grounds. And
Yeah.
I know that once a year they
Yeah.
had the Environment Agency has to come out
To check
and
it.
where the water's going back into the brook.
Yeah.
They then have to take tests from there and if the levels coming out aren't right, they then have to adjust it
Yeah.
on the farm. So
Yeah.
it is highly
Yeah.
regulated in that respect. And they
Well,
can
what I'm
say,
going to do with mine, I'm going to have so I can have on the borehole I've looked at is 70,000 litres. You can pull 70,000 litres a day off it, right? So I'm going to have each mud pond, I'm going to have 32 mil alkathene on it with a pump up the top, obviously, when it comes out, and you can turn it on. So every pond, if you wanted to, have fresh water. Because I was thinking, say, for instance, you've got, this is my sort of thinking of it, if you've got 5 ponds, you're dumping fresh water into that one. By the time it goes to the second pond, it's a little bit worse. And by the time it gets to the last one, they're just getting all the overflow. That's my.
yeah,
I'm not saying it is, but what I was thinking, if I had a top up in each pond, then you could do, I don't know, drop 10,000 litres, 10,000 litres, 10,000 litres, or when you notice you need it. I think that would be quite a good idea, wouldn't it?
yeah,
That's what I'm
definitely.
thinking, because I need something, because people say now that this is the norm now, the weather we're going to be getting is going to be the normal, as in the heat.
Yeah,
Which is, if that's fine, but I've noticed, well, it did the last, what's it been, two, maybe 3 weeks, that spring, which is the top one, it slowed up and now it's stopped. So the pond's gone down probably 200 mil,
yeah,
which is not a problem. It's never going to run out of water in there, but it'd be nice to have that where you could just, like,
just top it
you know
off.
what I mean? So, like, it doesn't seem a lot, but like I said, if you wanted to, you could drop 70,000 litres of water a day, bang, straight in it, which is a lot of water, isn't it? But
Yeah,
it just sort of keeps everything fresh, doesn't it, if that makes sense? So you can, in my eyes, if I've got like a smaller pond and more fish in it, it's
2
more
seconds.
down to if you keep the water good, isn't it?
2 seconds, mate. So we've got Dougie's Koi Pond and the Koi Boys. Can't make it this year because it's too far. That's why there's camping available. So you can travel up on the Friday, spend the Friday evening with the community. We have a real good day on the Saturday. We have another good night on the Saturday because everyone's had a
Barbecue
good
Saturday
day.
as well.
Barbecue, fires, and then everyone buggers off home Sunday.
Next year, it's not going to be any closer.
No,
No,
it's definitely worth the. It's definitely worth the travel, isn't it? Like, people think it's far. It's worth the travel just for the location. Just for the location, nice and quiet.
It's such a pretty place.
Yeah, everyone like-minded people. You can just, engage with everyone, talk, and it's just.
It's absolutely epic.
It's just, it's definitely getting thingy. But like I said, if it goes as hopefully well this year, next year we could maybe do like and I said it this year.
By the time it comes around next year, you're gonna have a lot more ponds dug.
Yeah, a lot more ponds dug, and maybe we could actually make it into like a small, I don't know, just kind of a little show or something. I don't know. Just any ideas to make it what anyone wants. It'd be quite cool, wouldn't it?
There was Alan was talking about last night on Crafties. They're needing more shows.
Yeah. So in the North Wales one, we could have something up this way where can set a field out and they can.
Well, you need to get chatting with Lee then, because Lee's determined to get a koi show going in Wales.
Yeah, there's more. I've got more.
You've got a couple of you in Wales itself that can collab together.
But I've got the land here, parking. We've got absolutely everything here. So that flat field at the back is 5 acre. So it's like, do you know what I mean? It's there's plenty of land here, isn't it, to do a show? More than enough. So it's we're open to any ideas really that if it can bring everyone together.
Well, we would hope to have that up and running within the next 5 years.
Yeah.
What do you think fucking Jubafest is?
No, it's not.
You tit.
That's a YouTube strike, you swore.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm open to any ideas really. Anyone that comes up with any ideas, where that's what it's about. It's doing it for everyone, isn't it, Vince?
Me and Carl have been trying to twist Sean's arm to let us have some kind of band or something in the evening. But yeah, It's hard work.
I know Carl was talking about that last year. Oh, we need to get a band here next year.
Yeah, isn't it?
Well, people are wanting a show.
See, yes, North Wales Koi Show. Whoop whoop.
Yeah.
If a Koi show happens in Wales, I will do my best to get there.
Like I said, we'll put one on. Like I said, maybe if everyone gets behind us this year to sort of.
Stu, with your wagon, you just park in the fucking car park and kip in that. Jesus Christ, man. I'm going to be sleeping in Sean's surf shack.
Bands on the festival.
Do you reckon that'd work? Do you reckon, Vince, if we could get a little show or something up here? I think it'd work,
Mate,
wouldn't it?
yeah.
You know, and we can work alongside anyone that wants to, like, with any choice, whatever it is. I'm not bothered me. No politics.
Well,
no politics. It just literally is. Just
when Alan's down at your show, I'd speak to Alan as well.
yeah. Because we could have something there. Because we could always do it at the same time. Maybe when we get the breeders over as well from Japan, so that we could bring that in. I don't know. We can make it a really good, because we just need to do it for the people that want whatever they want, if that makes sense what I'm saying. So if we could do that, we could do the harvest show, you know, we could have loads of stuff there, and it's about trying to get behind, like, us as well, behind Koi Heaven as a company to sort of do it this year and then just make it worth growing every single year.
How about we try and create a Koi Keepers band? Dave's bass guitarist. If there's people out there can play the drums or a lead guitar, somebody could, let's get a Koi band going just for for the shows.
Vince is on the vocals.
No, there's my mind's gone bloody blank now. He used to be a judge. He's always in Japan. He's always with Tim. He stays in Saito. Oh, my mind's gone blank now. He used to do with the horses and that. The chap, he does.
He used to do horses.
Yeah,
right,
he's
mate,
like a jockey.
This ain't the right program for that.
He does jockeys and stuff like that. So he's like
he likes to smoke, does he?
Don't be digging.
No, yeah, but he's a band. He does singing and that. He does. I'm trying to think what the guy's name is. I was in Japan with him not long ago. I'm rubbish with names.
Yeah, I could sing. You've heard me. Have you seen the glasses smashing afterwards?
Perky's like at your door.
Time is it now? I'm watching a movie in a minute.
Yeah.
What's happening now?
There's Alan. He's in it.
Alan Tate is in the house. Tony Parker's in the house.
Is he still coming to the event, Vince?
Aaron can play the triangle. No, that's Mr. Tate's job. That is. I could just imagine Alan Tate there with the triangle. Ding. Alan, Koi Show, North Wales. Daryl needs you to contact him.
Would it be worth
We're going to need judges.
Cool. Him and Saito can have a partnership, can't they?
Yeah, isn't it?
Like I said, if I think that'd be quite cool, because there's nothing really up this way, really, is there? That does anything like that. And with having the grounds, it's not really costing the cost. It's just the VAT, really, isn't it? You're like, obviously, I'm been purchasing a lot anyway next couple of weeks, so it's.
Did you watch the Koi Show live last night on Crafty's channel?
I watched a good watch.
It was an absolutely cracking watch. And if you don't know who Bernie Woodlands is, watch the video because it was a cracking live. And they said themselves last night, more than once, that we need more Koi shows. You know, back in the 90s, at one point there was 90 plus shows a year.
Yeah.
90 plus a year. And we've got, what, 7?
6 or 7 there.
I feel like 90 is too much.
Yeah, 90 is fair enough. It was actually nice to see Bernie make Alan look younger.
What got me is Alan actually didn't talk a lot. He actually let Bernie take the lead, didn't he?
That's because he couldn't get a word in.
Luke, give him a phone call tomorrow. I will message you his number and get yourself a stand up there for that weekend. And Will's Koi, same with you, Mersh. You want to see a wire bonsai stand up there at Koi Heaven weekend?
Yeah, any small business, as long as it's, like I said, you know, it's not sort of like clashing with everyone else, and they've got like, so there's like no one's doing the same sort of thing, so it's sort of keeps everyone happy.
Yeah, definitely cater for all.
Yeah, because what all we say is, you know, like when people we ask, say, like for instance, say you have a bonsai stall come, all you say is, can you give something to the raffle? We're gonna have a raffle for the people that come. Yeah. Can you give a prize for that? That's all we ask for. So it's sort of like we buy up, we invest in all the
to let them be there.
That's it. We buy all the new mats. We bought the marquees last year. We're gonna have to buy more this year. We've got to buy another 15 new vats. We've got to buy this. So it's literally is investing in it to make it work, to make it enjoyable.
Yeah, but I mean it, guys. Luke's bonsais and Will's bonsais. There's no competition there because it's two completely different. Two completely different genres in that respect.
Yeah.
And plus, it helps you as well get contacts for next year, the year after.
Yeah, definitely. Alan Tate says, hopefully everyone can get together to sort out a show in Wales. George, I'll chat with you next weekend.
Thank you.
Alan, we need
I'm not there on the Saturday, Alan, but I'll be there on the Sunday with Eva.
Will saying next year Defro would be interested, and 100% of course I've done it. Why next year? Why not this year? Jump in with both feet, you know.
Oh, like I said, if Alan comes up on the show on the event day, you'll sort of see the place in it, what it is, what event. So it'll be sort of, I think he'll be quite, because a lot of people they've only seen by the mud pond. We've got quite a lot of space, haven't we?
To be honest, it will be nice for everyone that comes to actually see Alan as a hobbyist and not in his usual role as a koi judge.
Yeah,
because he is first and foremost is a hobbyist.
Yeah,
you know, just because he's a judge.
Yeah,
you know, and most people see him at the show in that role.
Yeah,
but to see him out of that role is absolutely awesome, because we had Alan at Tuba Fest last year, and it was absolutely awesome. I mean, that man did not stop from the moment he got there Friday morning to the moment he got in his car. That man did not stop all weekend, you know, and he had time for absolutely everyone.
That's good,
you know, and
a lot of people think he wouldn't have scrutiny on fish.
Say again, mate.
You still not think he would have scrutiny on fish?
Scrutiny?
Yeah.
On
you know, like judging the.
Well,
I think that's in everyone, that isn't it? Like or not like or something like. I think that's in you. That
especially where he's not now a judge, he's probably more in his. You know.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Appreciate things and look at
Yeah.
There we go. Dan the Nutrimare man saying, I'm sure we could help with some food prizes for the Welsh show.
That'd be good.
And Colin Holland says, at least Alan can understand George and George can understand Alan without a translator or subtitles.
I don't think you'd have no problems with your fish, Darryl, because they're all fucking banging anyway, to tell the truth.
Yeah, like I said, it's, you know, I'm the worst critic.
Yeah.
On my fish, I'm like, Vince knows what I'm like. I'm like this. I'm like, I'm the worst critic on my stuff. But yeah, it's
no worries there, bruv.
You know.
Have you asked Fenelon? Well, hang on a minute. Let's get this right. It's actually Fenelon Designs.
Yeah. Well, she was
I got so corrected by Fenelon's upper half.
Yeah, she came to the first one the second one last year. We invited stalls, so you know, because they sort of support us from the first one. That's all we could do. So we like to sort of like support
back a
every.
bit, innit?
Yeah, just sort of like, as a community sort of thing. It's like, like small businesses. I sort of like with my construction company. Where it's how hard it is to try and get yourself out there and stuff like that. If we can help anyone, and even ourselves, we're still trying to grow and trying to do things and stuff like that. So it's sort of, if I can help someone in that way, then that'd be great. And then vice versa, we're at Koi Heaven this weekend, and it just helps everyone, doesn't it? I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But it'll be a good weekend, Vince.
Yeah, well, it's for me. What have I got an echo?
I don't know. Mine echoed a minute ago.
For me,
no.
it's going to be Saito's reaction with the fish coming out, because this year it's a completely different fish.
Yeah, to last year.
To last year, because last year it was Sansai coming out, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So this year it's Nisai coming out. So yeah, it'd be nice to see Saito's reaction this year in comparison to the Sankey and that came out last year.
Yeah.
And he's bringing his son with him as well.
Yeah. So he's the watching. So his son, Kensuke, is he's one of the main shippers from Japan. He does all the shipping of koi.
Yeah.
So all the fish that come out, like not all, but a lot of percentage of them, he ships to the UK and all over the world. He does.
Right.
So he's quite so he's like in a different aspect of the koi sort of thing. But he's such a he's a good laugh. He is, to be fair. They're just a great family, aren't they? But just to come to see that, it's very, very rarely you get a breeder coming from Japan.
And his son.
Yeah, and you can imagine how worried. This is what I said about the show. You can imagine how worried. I opened the doors to hundreds of people, plus the breeder with the fish that come down there, and I'm like, yeah, not.
Yeah, because Kensuke will take over when Saito.
Kosuke. So Kensuke will keep doing the ship, and then he's got Kosuke, which will stay over there,
right,
and do the koi farm side of it. So hopefully next year. I say that, I don't know how it would work. Maybe get him over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe get him over, because he will eventually take over that business eventually. So he's at the moment doing all the breeding side of it and stuff like that, which he's always done. But it's like a learning process. But the answer to remember the other week when Alan asked us about the Sakai blood in Shintro's fish.
Yeah.
Let me see. Yeah, they are some are Sakai, because when we went into his breeding house the other week in the first pond, I was talking with him. And he said that these are Sakai females, so they're like crossed in his line. So it's surprising, isn't it, when all these lines in Japan, it's
and Mr. Tate can take one look and go, I know where that's from.
Yeah.
It's fucking mental.
Yeah.
And it blows my mind with Rick. The amount of times we've netted something up and he's gone, that was from such and such spawning 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And Sean will look at me and he'll be like, how the fuck does he remember all this?
Yeah.
The amount of fish that man looks at, and yet he can look at a fish at Sansai and tell you exactly when it was spawned, who it was spawned with.
Yeah.
And yet other things, he's so forgetful, he'll put something down and then 10 minutes later he's like, where'd I put that down? It's over there, Rick.
That's like me, though.
Yeah, you know.
Where's the keys? Who's had my keys? You had them last. Like,
yeah,
there could be anyone in the grass or something in the field somewhere, or just.
But now the important things.
Yeah, long as the fish are all right, then that's great.
That's the main thing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's great. But hopefully, is it promised to go cooler next week, isn't it?
Well, what we could do is we could have a little. We could have a little bet, couldn't we? We could. Shut your face a minute, you. We could get Saito.
Yeah.
To pick his top 5 out of a vat of fish.
Yeah.
And then we put his son and Mr. Tate against one another to see if they can pick the same top 5 that Shinto.
Yeah.
And then we can run a book on which one's going to get the most right.
Yeah. Have a look. He'll do that site. So I can even do that with the older ones that are indoors now, and then the ones coming out the bud pond.
Yeah, we
And
could make
skip
it,
it.
or we could do it so that everyone there gets a sheet.
Yeah, I
And
tell you what I've got, Vince. It's quite cool. Which will be on the raffle. I've got.
Is it just me or Daryl? Is Daryl breaking up?
He's breaking up.
He's 50 pences running it.
Have you got your 50 sorted? No. Queen bodyguards in the house. Well done, Steve. We did give you a good shout out at the start. I think Daryl's lost it. Just like the
good
about.
racing.
Right, he's still coming fourth.
Better than last.
Well, yeah, there is that, I suppose.
Better than fucking you over shot.
Yeah.
Daryl's phone's it's the charger. Yeah, you probably find his phone's just died.
Congrats, Steve, on the fourth.
Mate, it's still, like I said to him, still in the top 5. So that age isn't doing no harm to him.
How he disappears.
Fucker. I'm a fucker. Oh, well, Daryl's disappeared. Hopefully he'll come back before we wrap things up.
It's probably get the old 50 pences. They don't work in the new meters.
So we need to get hold of Lee Hadfield and tell him to get hold of Daryl. Daryl's got to get hold of Mr. Tate. Mr. Tate's got to get hold of Daryl.
But Alan's going to the event anyway, so you can get a grip of him there in person.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's only a couple of weeks away, the event now, isn't it? Or a month.
I think it's 5 weeks.
5 weeks, it's over a month.
Yeah, 5 weeks. So, yeah, if you want to be part of an absolutely awesome weekend, get across the Coy Heavens website, book yourself a ticket for the day, or book some camping and do the Friday and the Saturday night, and we'll have an absolutely cracking time because I will be there.
Oh,
I'm sure there's still tickets available as well, aren't there?
Sorry.
It is the most beautiful place to be.
I'm sorry. Andrew Murrow, I absolutely fucking love you, brother. I fucking love you. Have you seen this? Steve, when you see the black and white flag, don't think it's a Shiro and kill it. No, he can't boil it, so he's lucky. Oh, I'll tell you what, that man has got such a sense of humour. And he has been an avid supporter of Twisted Koi for a number of years now. Haven't you, Andrew? For the last few years, he's been bribing me with Jaffa cakes. With him having sheep in, guess you can't take dogs. Not sure, you'd have to ask him.
Depends if it's behaving.
Yeah, not sure on that one.
No,
So you will have
I don't think he does have dogs, Rob, because no one
well, I don't know, so I can't answer that one.
It's just a couple of bit oversized wellies for a couple of
I
folk.
don't remember seeing a dog, but someone definitely brought an eagle or an owl or something like that.
Yeah,
that would have been Fenland Lash. She would have bought the barn out.
That's the one.
yeah. I don't think they bring the dogs because of the fucking bats.
Aye, Steve says no dogs.
Yeah, no dogs.
No dogs,
And Andrew says, "Yeah, I got nothing better to do, mate. You have got some fucking sense of humour. I love it."
Oh, my beautiful art.
Mate, what?
We'd have brought hot dogs.
What was that in English?
We'd have brought the dogs. We'd have brought the fucking dogs.
Vince, can you put subtitles on, please? I can't understand them.
Well, I was actually going to ask, Pledge or Mr. Sheen?
Flash.
And he's Mr. Bean.
No, he uses Flash. Man, where'd you put your head to want Flash put on it?
Flash. Sing out the universe.
Oh, I'm not saying a word. Yeah. Well, looks like Daryl has lost us.
You go.
I've got a dash hound. Yeah, I've got a retarded long-haired chihuahua as well. She is the fucking dumbest smart dog I've ever owned, that one, I'm telling you. She knows the sound of my mum's car, because when she gets out of when my mum gets out of my mum's car and walks away and it locks, it goes honk honk with a little fucking toot toot. So she knows it's my mum coming through. So she knows, and yet she will stand there with a toy in her mouth, trying to fucking bark with this fucking toy in her mouth. You know, it's just like, you are retarded.
It's our dog as well. Every Thursday, the ice cream van comes, so he can hear it coming down the hill. He starts howling for an ice cream.
I love it.
Mate, trying to picture. He's sitting at the door like that.
You've been feeding him ice cream, Sean.
Oh, mate.
Oh,
The wife used to give him ice creams when he was a pup. And ever since he served the ice cream van, that's all he does now is howl for an ice cream. And it's a proper Mr. Whippy ice cream.
Andrew Merrill. This looks like a game of Guess Who. Is it the bald guy with the beard? No.
Which one?
Is it the Scottish guy with the...
Is it the Englishman with Just for Men?
And then you've got Laugh My Arse Off, Holston Pills and Green. Love it. Colin, get on the group. Because I know you've got Fry, haven't you? You joined the Gazwad. I know you've entered the Gazwad. Sure, you've entered the Gazwad. We need your sense of humour. Andrew, Andrew Murrow, I want you to email me. Only in Scotland. So yeah, talking about Scotland, Scottish Koi Show next weekend. Are you ready, George?
I and no. The fish are ready. But my arse will probably collapse come next Friday.
Mate.
So
all you gotta do is just take your time.
I think we're going up at 7 in the morning to start bagging.
How far away from the showground are you?
An hour. We're to be in there for 10 o'clock.
Are you showing fish, John?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I know you've got a little bit of competition out there that will be watching this.
Oh, Alex and John.
Can you tell a few of the fish that you're going to be taking?
No.
Because
Mr. Tate's judging, so I can't say nothing.
Yeah, keep it a secret.
He's not judging, he's benching.
He's judging. Mr. Tate is judging.
Paul Cunningham saying, "Oh, where's the venue with the Scottish Koi Show?" I did send you a link, Paul.
It's the hotel just off the motorway in Larkhall. If you go onto the Scottish Koi Club page on Facebook, Paul, you'll see it. Alan and the judges posted it this morning.
Because the venue's changed, hasn't it?
Yes.
Because you lost the venue, and at one point there was talks of not having the show at all, wasn't there?
It was a Saturday night when we were on here. I found that there wasn't a show. And by the Monday, we found another 2 or 3 venues, and we had one by the Wednesday after. So.
Sweet. The last thing we need is to lose a show that's already established.
Yeah.
So let it be light.
50p in
So,
the meter.
I'm thinking about, I think, 14th, 5th.
Sharpie's Cruiser, don't forget, take your winter coat. I'll tell you guys, up there, they don't get a suntan, they go rusty.
This is, we've had 24 degrees for the last 2 weeks.
You know, these two below me, they're living proof that Vikings fuck billy goats.
You don't know, brother.
You love it, don't you, George?
Aye, but you're not telling them. You've got the billy goat costume.
No. No. I've got the horns.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got nothing else.
You got one horn going on at the moment.
Are you trying to say I'm a unicorn?
Yeah.
You know how I did that politically correct?
That only happens when he takes a blue can of Red Bull.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what happens when I don't drink sugar free.
Even the sashes behind him are the colour of Red Bull.
Hey, I've only had 3 today. 4.
Oh, yeah.
1 big can, 3 little ones. 24 lovely, none of that 30C. That's not his house. I tell you what, George is actually sitting in his lounge. He just made it look like a garden. I'll tell you what, Colin's brilliant on the back.
Good.
I'll tell you. So what temperature is your pond sitting at then, George?
22.5.
Jesus. Have they actually started putting the show up yet?
Wednesday this week. Coming.
So Wednesday this week it goes up.
Yep.
Friday
Bench.
Fish will be going in for benching.
Is that
Now,
unheated, George?
yes, that is unheated.
Yep.
Nice.
But you're sitting at 22, was it?
22, and the
22.
regular show vats will be about 17 or 18.
Ouch. How are you going to combat that?
Pretty hell. The water, the show vat heats up.
Have you not thought of maybe doing some large water changes through the course of the week and hoping that will bring it down slightly?
No, because it will just heat back up. Because
Not necessarily.
the temperatures up here have been getting up to about 28 every day. So I'm going for over during the night, it's like 20 and a half degrees. Then during the day, it's climbing 2 degrees a day.
I don't know what mine's dropping to at night, but at the moment she's sitting at 27.5 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
Hence only 1 feet a day.
Not that temperature, is it?
Have a look. So, what have you done in preparation for the show? Because this is your first time showing, isn't it?
Oh,
Just going on advice by a few others, just because I was unheated, just feeding during the winter, right through, then stop a couple of weeks before the show, just to let them slim down because it's unheated. So I'm coming into tomorrow will be my 2nd week of no food in the pond.
And how have you found not being able to feed the pond, knowing that the temperatures are at that point where you...
Oh, it's hard, but it's not so much for me. It's when the wife, she feeds them when she comes in for work, and she always goes for the food. So I've had to move the food from the kitchen into the shed, lock the shed, Because she'll just come in and go. But it's been hard. It's been hard. I think that's the hardest thing, especially when I've went for 8 feeds a day since April.
Yeah.
To cold turkey.
But surely, start of April, you wouldn't have been feeding that high a protein, now, would you?
No, I was feeding the Daijua colour food and the wheat germ.
Yeah.
I was doing the Daijua as well.
And it was just middle of May
Very
when I started putting them on the higher stuff.
Mm-hmm.
In the last 3-4 weeks there, I put them on 360 and they just went.
I feel like colour.
So you've been feeding the 360. How have you noticed? Rephrase that. Have you noticed a behavioural difference in the fish and their feeding?
I was feeding them sake after the Daijua stuff I used through the winter. I put them on a sake, and they were just coming up and just.
So was that sake colour or sake balance?
A bit of both.
Right.
And they were just coming up and just picking at it. But as soon as I put them onto the Nutrimere 360, they thought it was a crack. They were fighting each other for it. And my pond never ever done that.
So you just feed in the 360, or have you been just feeding the 360, or have you been mixing the colour and sinking in with it as well?
No, just the 360 at the moment, just to put a wee bit of on them before I stop feeding. So.
And looking forward to continuing feeding with them at the moment?
Yes. Then I think next year I'll try the colour food. I'll not just jump into it. What I did with the 360, I just left it a couple of years, just watched what everybody else was saying and spoke to Rick about it, and he thought it was doing well. So I'll see how the colour food goes, then I'll give it a go next year as well.
So basically, you're just using every other fucker that's using the colour as a guinea pig?
Yes.
Don't eat all that. She's nicking all the popcorn.
Oh dear. But there's no point in rushing into it. So it's just watching what other folk are doing. Then you get more of an informed decision. Then you can make the right decision.
Yeah, definitely. Now, have you fed sinking food on your pond?
Not yet.
Never,
nothing yet. No, but I think I might start after the show by a small bag and just mix it in, just to see if it takes away the mad rush.
That's one of the reasons why I like to put some sinking in amongst my food that I'm feeding, and why I always split the sizes as well. So then you get a good spread of food that the big and small fish will be able to get at the same time. And it does tend to slow. You still get a rush from those that will always come rushing to the surface. Mm-hmm. But, you know, if you start feeding that sort of mix, the pond will actually get used to it, and they'll be waiting in the middle of the pond or the bottom of the pond. But 9 times out of 10, the first thing after that mad rush, the first thing they do is straight to the fucking bottom to clear the bottom first before they then come up and clear the surface. Because ultimately,
how much do you actually lose down the bottom, down your drain?
Not a lot.
No,
not a lot. Because I have checked and I have purged the bottom drain after I've done a feed. So. Yeah, not a great deal. Not a great deal. But then it's a mixture of 2 mil and 4.5 mil sinking that I put in with the mix that I've got.
I think the nuclear pellet is it 4.5 mil or 4 mil there or thereabouts.
Yeah, I use the sinking from the farm, so it's Coppens. Oh, Coppens Supreme. And I got that in the 2 mil and the 4.5, and they go absolutely batshit over it.
Because it was the same with I was using the Munger mix through the winter over the wheat germ and that, and the first fish it came up were always the fish we knew forest koi, as if they knew what was in that stuff.
Hang on, Colin's on one. They only have one motorway, You know, like George said to Paul, the show is the hotel next to the motorway. They only got one motorway in Scotland.
Aye, mate.
Yeah, mate.
Then it goes to here to Edinburgh. Then it goes down the A1. Then down so far down it goes for the 74. Then it goes on to the M6 all the way down towards you.
Adam, I don't know. It was one of the questions that I was. Have you just had a Mackey's delivery?
Nah, we got Chuck and Bread. It's better burger.
I'll pop off and send you a picture of where the show's going to be, and you can put it up.
I don't know how to do that.
You know how I don't know?
No, I'm not that clever.
That was you being all fancy today. We're getting all these lovely.
Yeah, well, a little bits like this I could do, but actually putting it up to the screen. You can put it up. You did it before. But as for me putting it up, I haven't got a fucking clue. It was just my luck.
But I can't remember how I did it.
I end up the bloody live stream, you tit. And Tony, did he get it? No, that was one of the questions I was going to ask him before we got told off by Marg, and then ultimately pulled off the live. Bless him. But we weren't even 5 minutes in. Aramoon is saying, I'm feeding the Nutrimare colour food, George, and after 3 weeks, the koi colours are popping with the same as the 360. Go mad for it.
That's good to know.
Yeah. You asked about koi boys of Frozen. In fact, how do I do? No, they've disappeared. Right. Right, there we
I don't think it's not allowing me to send you this.
Oh. Oh. I'm all alone. Well, we'll let George see if he can sort that out. And no, we've got a black screen. We'll let Big George see if he can sort that out. I was hoping Daryl would be able to come back on. Sean Leonard says, great food, Nutrimare. And if you're not on the Nutrimare and you would like to give Nutrimare a try, you need to get hold of Dan, the Nutrimare man. Daniel Adams. What's he? If you can't find him on YouTube, you'll find him on Facebook. I don't know if he's got a website, but if you want to give it a go, get hold of Dan, the Nutrimare man. And if you want to know about the food conversion rates and stuff, look at the harvest of the food trial ponds last year on my channel, and you will see. Oh, the koi boys are here. He was just feeding some brine shrimp to the fry. Good lad. I hope you're feeding them a bloody great jug full. You got some catching up to do, boy. But the koi boys have sent me a little update video. Just waiting for Colin Holland to send me one. Well, Dave's just joined us from Thailand. How are we doing, Dave? Hope things are good over there, my man. We're going to actually arrange in the next couple of weekends for you and Wes to come on, and we'll do a Thailand koi special. Wes says he's already spoke to you about it. And if you don't know what I'm talking about the Brit Thai koi keeper. Dave's just joined the chat. Quay Thai style. Catching up and learning, so much to learn, mate. And that is one of the main aspects. One of the main aspects of the Gazwad was for people to learn, and at the same time puts everyone on such a level playing field right from the get-go. You know, and don't get me wrong, I've done growing shows and stuff. I'm leaving my Gazwads alone for the first 4 weeks, Vince. Already 5 to 6 centimetre. Mate, that's fucking awesome, Dan. Absolute fucking awesome. Don't forget a little video sent to me on Telegram because I want to put video together tomorrow.
I can't get that picture. When something will let me.
No.
No.
Yeah, bum. Mark Oxo's in. How we doing, bud?
Even the Mark.
How's the pond build doing? We got Jacob, the Koi boys.
Hello.
Putting your phone the other way, Jacob.
Oh.
Oh, you've been fighting. You got a black eye.
Yeah, I've got a good old shiner on me.
Yeah, you should be fighting with the old man over the fucking Gazwads already. Jesus Christ. You know, we would like, you know, healthy competition. We don't want no family bust ups.
No, I'm too young for him.
I came here to learn as much as I could. Since then, I've learned every swear word there is. Mate, there's one I haven't used, and we'll see you next Tuesday. So, your first time growing fry, how have you found it so far?
Found it a good experience. What I've noticed is there's not enough time to learn everything at once.
Yeah.
I think everyone in the Telegram group's been really helpful. There's been a lot of banter, but a lot of people helping each other out. So I think if you want to speed run your learning and growing fry, get in the Gazwad next year and just start taking pointers off people. And also, I'm a bit like you, Vince, with my words. Fuck around and find out.
Yep. That's the best way to do it.
So, yeah, great experience. I think what everyone's doing from New Forest Koi has been brilliant. And we've lost some, but that's bound to happen. It's the first time, but we've still got some as well.
I've already been hoiking a few out because they got bent gills. Found one that looked like a fucking Z.
Yeah.
Literally flicked that straight out into the main pond, and the big Gimrin Becco went,
just eat it.
Have you still got that wee 4 or 5 swimming about together? Are they still there?
Well, John took a couple a day because he managed to be able to catch them. Fuck knows how. But yeah, he's taken them home and put them in his missus' little pond. Bless him.
One thing I've noticed as well with the growing fry, obviously we haven't culled any yet, but I think natural selection within the batch of Gazwads, they've done their own culling.
Yep.
So, and it's sort of, you feel like you're not doing a good job, but I think you just got to roll with the punches and just figure out what happens.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the biggest thing really is keeping on top of the filtration, because no doubt you've already found out that fry, they create a lot of waste, don't they?
Yeah, no, they do.
It's just, Dad, look, I've told you, there's no need to be giving him fucking shiners because he's beating you on the Gazwad. You know,
keep him in their place, mate.
Mate, we don't want no family fucking disputes, like, you know.
I wouldn't dare hit him these days, mate.
So, how's Dad finding the Gazwad?
How are you finding Gazwads?
Oh, good, mate. Yeah, loving it. It's been a good experience, and we're learning every day. Yeah, it's been really good. And I appreciate what everybody at NFK has done. You know, the effort. I mean, It's a lot of work just to get there, I think.
Yeah. Oh, well, on this run it has, definitely. But so far, what is the biggest thing that you've learned so
What's
far?
the biggest thing you learned?
Ooh, that's a good question. I have to think about that.
The sun can take a right hook.
I think
Yeah.
just let them do what they do, really. Don't overfeed them for a start. Yeah, just let them do what they do and just watch them and they'll tell you, if you know what I mean.
There's been quite a few people in the chat group are like, when do we cull them? When do we cull them? And like,
No, we haven't done
if
any of that. I think
anything, the only thing
they've
you should
pretty
be
much
taking out.
They've done a bit of that themselves, to be fair.
Yeah, you will get that. But you'll find that the only things you should be taking out is if you see anything with any sort of like physical defect that you can see with the eye. So maybe the tail tube kicks a little bit, you know, or you see that the gill plate is the wrong shape, you know. Instead of keeping them in there, if you see them, hoik them out, because that's one less mouth you've got to feed, one less fish in that body of water, which then helps the ones that are left. But Rick's going to be doing his first cull in a week or two, so that just tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, we'll follow
Sit
that.
on
Stay patient, basically, I think, as well.
Yeah, and that is one of the biggest things I find with a lot of people when it comes to both Shiro Tsuri and Showa, and that is the patience needed.
Definitely.
You know, because most Shiros and most Showas don't fully finish till 5-6 years old.
I think also patience is the thing, isn't it, with koi? You've got to be patient, I think, with every day, I think.
Yeah, every day. I think as well, we've only been doing it, what, a year and a half?
About 18 months.
Yeah, and
Even the koi itself.
Yeah, with koi itself, and I think we've realised it's going to take many more years before we feel like we could even give advice to people. We're just trying to learn off the likes of you and you know, other people in the YouTube space doing it and other people in the Telegram group. So I think it's take pinches of advice from people and then implement it, and if it works, it works for you. If it doesn't, then try something else. I think there's a bit of figuring out yourself to do as well.
So you've only been only 18 months into the hobby. What is it that got you into the hobby?
The old man, he brought out a koi book he had from 30 years ago, and we were sitting down having dinner outside, having a barbecue, and we thought, you know what, it'd be nice to have a pond. A couple of my mates have got some ponds, and we've been and looked at them, and something just made us want to build a pond. We built one, and as soon as we built it, we were just hooked. And we realised we wanted something bigger. Started going to the koi shows, started seeing other people's ponds and watching other YouTubers, and it just sort of escalated from there, and we're like completely hooked with it.
Yeah, once it grips you, it grips you.
And like we feel like we're in deep now.
Yeah. When it grips you, you might as well take your wallet and just fuck it off over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Because you're going to end up spending out one way or another.
Just about. My phone's gone.
Just don't let your daughter get hold of your wallet.
Yeah, it really is. Obviously, if you've seen, I know you've seen a couple of our videos, Vince. We're trying to do it on the cheap, not on the cheap, but, you know, trying to keep costs low, and it can be quite hard, but there is ways around it, I think, with space and money and just trying to do stuff a bit different. But we've found out doing stuff cheap, you might end up doing it twice sometimes.
But that's half the fun of it.
Just find the materials at the right price and things like that. It's the same when I was building mine. I think the dearest part of my pond was the fiberglass and then the window. That was the two dearest things I had in mine. The rest, it was just buying maybe 50 block 1 month when I get paid, then put them in. It was the same. That's all I did.
There you go, Jacob. Collins saying, Jacob, we've all been there, mate. I'm 3 ponds in.
I'm not surprised.
Mate.
I think we're not the last, we're not the first, and I think there's going to be many more people like that.
Well, the wife was saying to me the other day, I feel sorry for the fish not getting feeding them. Oh, well, I can build another bigger pond over there so the showfish can go across there and we can still feed them in here. Oh, no, that's too many.
Mate,
Yeah.
I'm in the shit for building another pond behind the fucking door of the filter house.
I think you're running out of pond space, Vince, I think.
Mate.
No, he's still got the front yard.
Yeah, true.
I think I'll build another twisted koi pond in the front garden.
Yes, I'd like to see that.
George, Mr. Tate says, especially if she's got a good eye for a quality koi. Unlike you, George.
Man. See, her and Alan were talking at Tuberfest to the fish all day long. And Big Stephen Wiles, she went away with Stephen at the National. And all they did was talk about shores. The two of them just, that was her, she's away. She loves it. Absolutely loves it.
Colin says, keep it simple, Jacob. I spent loads and had problems. I have now gone back to simple.
Yeah, I think that's some good advice, to be fair. I think you can easily overcomplicate it. I think you just got to go with it. Sometimes simple, if it works, doesn't it? Like,
yeah.
So mine's just simple. Mine's an easy pod into a homemade moving bed. And that's it. Then through the skimmer into a homemade upflow Tempest, then over a homemade shower.
Yeah, nice.
That's it. It's just simple.
If it works, it works. Like, don't fix something that's not broken, I think.
I was just thinking that myself, Aaron. Aaron Mooney's just said, can't believe the outdoor light difference from where George is compared to where Jacob is.
Yeah,
You're in Essex, aren't you, Jacob?
I'm in the Midlands of the UK.
Oh, you're in the Midlands.
Yeah,
well, George is up in Scotland, and look at the light difference.
Yeah, it's dark here.
We'll not start getting dark here till about 11 o'clock. Then it's light at 4:30 in the morning.
Oh, that's a proper summer.
Isn't it?
No, we only get 2 dry weeks a year, and we've already had one.
Mate, they're lucky that the temperatures are as high as they are. That's unprecedented.
Yep.
Yeah, George is in his bedroom. That's why. Yeah, that's where
Colin must have a camera in my room then if he sees me in my bedroom.
No, he says that's your bedroom.
Oh, I wish. But it'd be eating with the midges.
Well, it doesn't look like our Darryl is coming back. But, ladies and gentlemen, guys and girls, if you want to have an absolutely fucking awesome weekend of koi nerding with some quality koi, mud ponds, and everything else that's going on, get on the Koi Heavens website and book your tickets. Come and have a cracking community weekend.
And
Wait till she moves out, George.
I'll post the Scottish Koi Show in Vince's Telegram group, and I'll put it up in a community post on my YouTube channel for folk that want to see what it is.
Yep, definitely. Richard Perkins, wait till she moves out, George. I've already built a puddle for summer, and she keeps nagging me to go to New Forest Koi to get more fish.
All right.
That's somewhere I need to go. I've been to a few of the dealers around the country, and I'm yet to get down to NFK. It's a good 3 hours and a bit from me. But
you never know. If you put your name in to get picked out for Tuberfest, you never know. You might be one of them lucky ones that get picked out to come to Tuberfest this year.
We went done last year, right? We'll just buy maybe one or two fish.
Well.
1 or 2 fish, and we left with 8.
Yeah.
Fish are good, mate. They are good.
A lot of people went away with more fish than they expected last year, that's for sure.
That's what I'm scared about.
Was it Vince? I took Alex back to yours. Was I had 14 boxes of fish in my car
between the pair of you? Yeah. Yeah,
that's good going. That is.
Yeah.
But I'm scared it'll be like that as well.
mate.
Oh, what a weekend it was. It's like you don't know half these people. You just know them through the names on the comments, and it's like nobody asked who are you or whatever. What did you buy? What did you get? What did you get? What did you get? It was just
what you're looking at. What's caught your eye?
All day, folk just walking back and forth to a car with brown boxes.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely fabulous weekend.
Did they know
Is it
around
worth,
boxes
is it
at one
worth
point?
bringing a van down?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
A nice size transit will be good, mate.
Yeah.
But just make sure it's empty.
Yeah, Stu Bob had 4 of the auction fish, didn't he? George, can I get the Caledonian Express up to Waverley overnight? How far is it from there? I think he's talking about the Koi show.
It's about, let's see, at Waverley Station. It's probably, depending on traffic, you're probably about 40 minutes. But you can, I think you can get the sleeper train up to Glasgow, and it's only about 20 minutes to there.
We haven't done the names yet.
Dougie's Koi Pod. Vince, how do I put my name into the hat for Tuberfest? I haven't done the video for that yet, and hopefully we'll be doing it in the next week or so to get things rolling, because Tuberfest is going to be in October this year.
It was the same last year.
I've got a question about Tuberfest, Vince. Just for, obviously, I heard about it last year, and this is the first time where I want to know about. So anyone who isn't listening as well, what is the whole process you do of getting people to come to Tuberfest?
Tuberfest was something that myself and Susan started in our back garden, and it was a way of bringing YouTubers and subscribers together out of a show scenario, so it was a little bit more intimate, and that went well the first year. Second year we had Rick here from the farm, and he brought up some fish and done a little competition, and then ended up giving those fish away. And then the third year I was actually down the farm with Rocket Boy, and it was actually Rick turned around to me and said, well, Tuberfest is getting a bit big for your back garden now, isn't it? Why don't we have it here? And the rest is history. You know, and it's just gone from strength to strength. You know, the first time we did it down there was just the 1 day, and then last year we did the 2 days, which was the Tuberfest on the Saturday, and the Sunday was Rick's ticketed event. Pensioner Koi saying, why can't the manufacturers of koi pellets produce sample packs? Will help.
You'll not regret it if you go down, mate. Even now, you wouldn't regret it.
Well, going to Tuberfest.
Well, even just going to the farm. Never mind Tuberfest. And I've been at the farm twice now for Scotland. I'm about an 8-hour drive.
So it's good old Scott for you from Scotland, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drive down one night, go to the farm the next day, then drive back up the road.
The following
day.
Like
a nice long weekend for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Paul Cunningham was there last year. Paul had a great time. Did our Paul Cunningham?
I had a great chat with Paul. It was good talking to Paul in person.
When's Paul's show?
2 weeks. It's 2 weeks after the Scottish, I'm sure.
2 weeks after, and that's the
Northeast
Koi show, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's 2 weeks after.
Is it 2 or 3 weeks after? It's around about that. Because I know Alex is going at it as well.
Hope Tony is okay and he's not going to be on the news tomorrow. He has been very, very quiet, hasn't he? Oh, Jesus Christ. Usually it's about 10-15 minutes into the show that Mark starts on him, but literally it wasn't even 5 minutes this evening.
It's basically like bang on 5 minutes. Boom.
Had it. Bless him. There we go. The Northeast Koi Show, the 8th and 9th of August, ladies and gentlemen.
That's not far away. Not far away.
We have got to support these smaller shows, ladies and gentlemen. We really do, because then we can make the smaller shows bigger and then start smaller shows that then become bigger shows, and the community will then grow again.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah. So, good one to get the ball rolling is Koi Heaven in 5 weeks' time. Get on the Koi Heaven, ladies and gentlemen. Adam's Koi Pond says, new first koi, 4.5 hours from me. Worth every bit of petrol that you use. Yep. Well, ladies and gentlemen, guys and girls, we have it 2 hours, and I am going to call it time for tonight. So I'd like to thank everyone that's joined us this evening.
Yeah, thanks for having us on. It's been a pleasure.
You're welcome. Anytime.
As well. So yeah, cheers for letting me join.
Mate, anytime. Next time, maybe Colin will come and join us. Colin, send me a message, please. And as always, guys and girls, big thanks to Big George. Who else did we have on? Man's gone blank.
Ma.
Daryl.
Koi Boys.
Yeah.
Koi Boys. Yeah, we had the
Jack a bit Koi as well when they were on.
Yeah, we had the Stoners. So yeah. As always, guys and girls, thank you very much for joining line. If you could, on your way out, please like, share, hype, and all that shemezzo. I've been Twisted Koi. You out there, you know you're great, and we will fucking well see you tomorrow evening with a video. Laters, guys.
Laters.